Welcome back to our podcast, Frequency and Figures. We are your hosts, Dr. Val and Stashia Jeanette. Welcome back. I don't know if you've been listening to this monthly or not, but our predictions are pretty spot on, so hold tight and enjoy the ride. Stashia, without any further ado, what have we got coming up energetically for the month of February 2026?
Let's get into it. First card out is they can win with you or watch you win. Either way, you're winning. Victory, success, it's your time to shine. The second card out is it's going to be okay even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Things are happening for your highest good. It's going to work out. It's happening for you, not to you. Have faith in the divine. And the last card out is there are imposters among us. Illusions, trickery, fakes, deception, use intuition. Feels like in February, there's a lot of people getting cut out of your life. Feels like a lot of hard departures. It's you finding out information about some deception, some deceit, some betrayal that's going to hurt you because it feels like these were people that you trusted. And somehow the mask has come off of it's a thread of two or three individuals who have some kind of vested interest, and it's almost like they were playing both sides. I'm not sure what this is. You have been around these two or three individuals for some time, more than a decade, and it feels like you have put a lot of your faith and trust within them. I don't know, like a mentor or like a family member. It's like it's some sort of trusted confidant. It's someone you kept close. Someone with the capacity to hurt you. Not like physically, but like it's kind of like you're taken aback. Like, oh wow, okay, so you were just you were just using me. It's something like this. Like this is like you're finding out that these people were imposters. These people were imposters. They did not and do not have your best interest at hand, and you're going to move on gracefully, successfully, and happily without these people, and they're just gonna have to watch you go off into the sunset and shine and be happy, but like you gonna cry about it I'm sorry, but like in the process of it, you're going to be fine, but it's being revealed to you who the traitors and the betrayers are before your money and your success comes in, because these people have been essentially raising you up like the cattle for slaughter, waiting until the precise time to kill you off. Not literally, but like I said, like the lamb or the cow to slaughter, right? And they've just been lurking in the shadows, playing in your face like they're with you, just in case, just until you did indeed make it, and you did indeed become successful, or you did indeed become very wealthy. And then they were going to try and smooze you for whatever they had, whatever they could get out of you, without you being the wiser of it. This is all 2026 is the year of illusions being dispelled, and all the corruption and all that is evil and unjust being brought to light and brought to justice, and really, and justice being served. And people are like, oh, everything is so bad. Like, no, it's been bad, but it was just hidden. And this is like the same situation here. It's not like this is like shit that's been going on around you in the background. Like people were like kikiing in your face, like playing like y'all are cool. Hey, we're cool. We're buddies. We're pals. We hang out. But like, not really. And God Source Universe is just now just revealing it so you know exactly who you have had around you and exactly who not to have a seat at your table, who does not get to have a seat at your table henceforth. The year of the snake is really kind of going out with a bang. That last talk about the snakes, the last bit of the snake skin coming out here, shedding off before we get to the 17th, and it's when we enter that fire horse energy. But like I said, you go and cry about it, and that's okay. You should purge that out. But they just gonna have to watch you win, because they are not winning with you. They messed that up. They messed that up bad. The card that's at the bottom of the deck is Own Your Power and Your Light. You were made to be the star. Don't suppress your shine to deflect any haters. You're a leader. Step into the spotlight and own your star power. And I feel like that's exactly what you're about to do. And like I said, these people thought that they were going to F around and still be able to partake in this new energy of yours, this whole success thing of yours, this thing that was going to be really prosperous, really great, whatever it is, but no, like, it's like the curtains being pulled off of them right at the last second, right before they thought they were going to like waltz into the limelight with you, and being exposed so that you do not take these people with you into your new life. That's what I have.
Hey, yikes. Wow. I'm like, ugh, get these people off. Get these people away now. Let's just cry. Let's just start crying. I'm ready
Right.
to I'm ready to just cry about it right now. And fast forwarded, but hey, given that we've been pretty accurate so far, obviously, if you're listening to this, hey, and now you know. And now we
Right.
know.
Right.
And now we know. But yes, something that
Right.
you touched upon is, the year of the snake, which is 2025, is dwindling down, still going until the year of the horse, which is the 18th of Feb. And I've been mentioning this, that, when 2026 starts, that's completely up to your discernment, whether you choose January 1st or February 18th, or maybe you're waiting for the March equinox, the 21st. Like, whatever it is, it's coming regardless.
Right.
2026 is coming, like this fresh start. I could definitely feel it in my life, like, as well as the last shedding of the snake, so to speak.
Right.
But February is a 12/3 month. So you know how December was a 21/3 month? This is a 12/3 month. Now, I've looked at it and I'm now implementing like lived experience with the knowledge of numerology to kind of say what I say. But given that this three energy, which is, it is about expansion, teaching, learning, being in the spotlight, being the creative, it's called sometimes the sun number. Because it's made up of the one and the two, this is the thing about it. You're going to have to implement the one and the two energies and be aware that they're there. So the one is about leadership and the two is about emotional boundaries. So, given what you just said, you're really going to have to hone in and be the pioneer, the leader in your own life to get these snakes out. Okay?
Right.
And then cry about it, because the two is all about emotions and expressing them and creating it. Literally is the mode of communication of the two is emotions. And it's the love number, the relationship number. But given what you just said, and the fact that February is all about expansion, but made up of the one and the two, I'm saying you're going to have to take the reins and lead these people away
Mm-hmm.
with the help of God Source Universe, as you just said, because it's all kind of happening for your greatest good. Yeah. So that's really it really is the flavor of of the month, but the 3 is at the same time somehow you're gonna have to have fun at some point because it is the number of of the sunshine number. So I don't know how you're gonna do that in between your cries and, getting these people away, like some, I don't know, dance or whatever, sing or communicate. Actually, okay, the 3 is also about speaking your truth and communication. So this may be a time of you saying out loud what you have not before said out loud, maybe not in this lifetime, maybe not ever in any incarnation. So it is the time of actually using the throat chakra to 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 say what you need to say. All right? So that's what I'll say about 3, the month of Feb. And then week by week, it's actually a perfect 4-week month. Okay. So like the 1st of February is on Sunday. So there's not going to be any half weeks or fifth weeks or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, yeah.
weeks like we had in January. This is pretty clean cut. So the first week is a 6-week. All right. So the first week of February, starting February 1st, is a 6-week. So 6, I've been saying it's, the divine feminine number, the number of relationships. Like you could be, you could be getting into a relationship, getting a divorce. There's something that's going to be happening about your relationships in the first week of Feb. Um, but it's also the balance number. So anywhere that you're out of balance, you're gonna have you're likely will bring back that balance to your life, whether it's in the area of health, resting, um, whatever is out of balance. Like the first week of February, that 6 energy is really is to bring that balance in. It is a feminine number, so if you want to do some self-care rituals, definitely perfectly aligned with that number, but it's also the family number. Like I've really found the 6 really is about family as well. Like Victoria Beckham is a 6 life path. So, and she's all about her family, even though she's a businesswoman. But then again, the 6 is about balance, right? It's balancing all of that to bring that kind of energy. So that's the first week. The second week is a 7. And what I've been, and as we do these forecasts, I'm aware that we're going to have the same 9 weeks, like 1 through 9 all the time. But I'm going to have to, not have to, but I will try to disclose like a new piece of the puzzle every time, just so it's not so repetitive. So although the 7 is the hermit number, it's you kind of retreat and think about stuff and introspect and reflect on your life. You're kind of there in your solitary vibe. That is the vibe of the 7. There's also things like getting out in nature and getting really spiritual. It's a very spiritual number. So the second week of February is good for that. And it's also the medical slash law number. So if you need to, get medical or scientific on your life, definitely second week of Feb is a good week to do that. And then the third week is the 8 week. 8, we haven't covered in detail, but it is like the abundance number, okay? And everybody knows that. It's the only number in numerology associated with money and blah, blah, blah. However, I find the 8 is also like expect some unexpected things to be revealed, like what you were saying. The 8 comes with a shock. Usually 8
Right.
life yeah, 8 life paths they have a lot of abundance, but they have some shocking, like, sudden deaths in families, like, things that are just, like, unpredictable, and you're, like, shocked. So do
Yeah.
prepare to be shocked in the 3rd week of Feb. I know it's sounding like a pretty down forecast, but whatever, like it is what it is. Okay, that's why we're doing it. That's why it's called a forecast. So you can, using your own discernment, play with these energies. And sometimes the 8, there's this power struggle. The shadow side of the 8, there's power hungry struggles or control things, people getting, really controlling and stuff. That's also part of the 8. And of
It's
course,
also
I like,
Scorpio.
yes, yes, it is that vibe, definitely. Um, it is like there's a depth to it for sure. I have an 8 in my life path. I'm a 38. 11. So I've experienced that energy a lot, and there's an expansiveness to it. It's a big energy. Talk about big energy. It's a big energy. A lot of
Yeah.
um yeah, things happening on a massive scale. Massive scale. Okay. So that's week 3. And then the final week is a 9. So you can rest up and heal yourself and, lick your wounds clean after all of that at the end of February. So if I'm still alive by the end of February, we will see you again in March.
Right. Right. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, hey, we said it. Again, it is a month of speaking your truth. So I think we've done that justice in our little forecast. But it has been pretty spot on. The last month, my goodness, like everything happened. Everything we said
Yes.
literally happened. I had to literally deal with some family members. Oh my gosh, they were just in my face to deal
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
So that was quite that was good. So whatever happens this month, yes, I'm bracing myself for it, but also it makes a difference being prepared versus not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's kind of what I have to say about the month of Feb. Before then we jump into the month of March, which is going to be a 4 energy, totally different, and we can shake ourselves off then.
Right. Right. I'm like February literally is just is coming in like, oh, and also here's this, and then also by the way, and did you know this? And did you know about this? Like, oh,
It
good.
is a
Thank you.
It's a big month, and of course, there's the full moon. I don't know when it's
Mm,
happening for you guys, but for us in Australia, it's on the 2nd of Feb, so on Monday,
yeah.
lots
It's
of
on
things
Sun.
happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But listen, we can sit here and be like, "Oh, wow, it's gonna be a real shit month." Oh, let's just end it there. Listen, context is decisive. I like what you said. Like everything's happening for like for our highest timeline. That's not how you said it,
Yeah.
but I actually want these people out of my life so that they don't get any crumbs when I'm
Facts.
reaping the harvest that I've fucking worked my whole lifetime to receive. And I've been giving out
No,
crumbs to left, right, and center, but no more. So yes. It will be hard, but, I'm a professional crier at this stage since I've been on the
girl,
healing
same.
journey.
Girl,
So,
same.
I'll cry some more.
Just cry some more. That's fine. Yeah. And it really honestly, like I do feel like obviously what I said is that nobody wants to find out that like, oh, these people were hoeing me. Like nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. But at the same time, oh, so you just thought that you were about to come through and reap the benefits of absolutely no work or investment or support that you've had in my life while I was out here getting my ass whooped on the front lines. Like that's not gonna happen. So and God source universe is like, oh no, so that's not what's gonna happen. Like allow me to illuminate these people in the situation for you prior to and deal with them properly, right? But it it is what it is, but it's because it's clearing the way so your table and your chairs are freed up and ready for the good people that will come in to replace these fake people, right? And to prepare you for your stepping into the abundance and being in the spotlight and having all the things that you've worked for. You should only be surrounded by people who share the same reciprocal energy, frequency, vibration, and unconditional love and support for you. And if those people, if anyone is not on that same level as you, like they can't go. They cannot go. Yeah. So it's good. It's all good. Like again, it sounds bad, but like it's really good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, you've gotta, listen, there's time to have fun, and yes, we can have fun in the month of 3 of February, and there's time um, go through the eye of the needle and transform yourself so that you can be the butterfly or whatever. I just thought about Tina Turner earlier when you were talking. I don't know why, but whatever. No, how she was like she had a
Yeah,
bad with that Ike dude, and then
right,
what happened? You know, once he was out of the picture, my goodness, this woman just is a legend now. Hmm.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's pretty much it for me. How about you?
that's what I got. You know, like,
All right.
yeah, and that's what I got.
All right, so, hopefully you enjoy the month of Feb, and as I said as I said earlier, we will likely, very likely see you for the month of March. But for now, it's
March.
Feb. Um Share, subscribe, comment. Curious to know. I know a bunch of you are listening because you tell me that in private, but if you want to comment, that would be great so that we could talk about it.
Right, right. Like, and hit the like button. Hit the like, hit the
Yeah,
like button.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Because, hey, we're moving up and you're coming with us. So, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Until next time.
See ya.